Are you ready? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, gentlemen of the press. Governors elected on the platform of People's Democratic Party met in Makodi, Benue State, today being the 9th of April 2021. And we have come up with the following communique. The meeting noted and condemned the alarming drift of Nigeria, which, if allowed to continue, will make Nigeria a failed state under the watch of the All Progressive Congress APC government. We express deep concern and alarm at the deteriorating relationships between groups in Nigeria. We, the governors of PDP, are deeply worried that indeed all our fault lines and differences are being stretched to the limit by a government that clearly lacks the capacity to govern. The meeting agreed that this has given rise to ethnic and tribal tensions, religious divisions, and various forms of social and political cleavages. The governors concluded that Nigeria is in dire need of leadership at the federal level to avert the looming disaster. The meeting was similarly alarmed that security of lives and property of Nigerians are no longer guaranteed under the present government as a result of leadership incompetence and mismanagement of the nation's affairs, while noting that governors have a role to play in handling of some of the worsening situations. They regret their hands are tied behind their backs as the entire coercive authority in the country is monopolized by the APC federal government. Time has come to take advantage of the ongoing constitutional amendment process to decentralize the security architecture of Nigeria and involve states and local governments. Consequently, the governors reaffirmed their conviction that an urgent devolution of powers and restructuring of the country in a way that brings together various groups and tendencies in the country appears to have become imperative and timely now, as Nigeria cannot afford another civil war. We call on the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission to send a new revised revenue allocation formula that allocates more resources to the states and local governments to Mr. President for honored transmission to National Assembly for action. It is a scandal that 21 years after the 1999 Constitution came into being, no new revenue formula is in place. Furthermore, the meeting called for a more transparent and accountable running of the operation of the NNPC. The meeting further condemned the intimidation of state governors by the APC administration using all sorts of weapons like security agencies, unequal access to federal resources, promotion of division in the opposition political parties with fake promises and falsehoods. We significantly condemn the double standards that are applied by the APC-led federal government to intimidate PDP-controlled states. To this end, we call on Mr. President to lift the so-called no-flight zone and other intimidating tactics imposed on Zamfara State, as similar measures have not been extended to similar states with security challenges like Kaduna, Borno, Katsina, Yobe, and others. This is mostly politically motivated to ensure that the governors move over to APC. The meeting noted that the APC has been unable to even have a democratically elected National Executive Committee as required by the Nigerian Constitution, a political party that operates by military fiat with an appointed and unelected executive committee at all levels, from ward to national, has no business running the affairs of our country. APC cannot deliver democracy to Nigeria. Even to constitute a board of trustees has been an impossible task for the party since inception. If it further expressed surprise that the APC is interested in playing politics and jockeying for power in 2023, when they have done an abysmal and terribly poor job of their current questionable mandate. The governors were distressed that Nigeria is now officially the country with the highest unemployment rate in the world of 33% under the disastrous leadership of APC. This is following on the heels of yet another feat of being the country with the second highest poverty rate in the world. For APC, it is indeed a race to the bottom. The meeting received briefings from the national chairman of PDP, Prince Uche Secondus, and chairman of the board of trustees, Senator Wale Jibril, and assures Nigerians that help is on the way, as the PDP is primed to offer effective leadership once again to Nigeria. It enjoined Nigerians to once more place their trust on the PDP as the only effective vehicle to salvage the country. The meeting commended the governors of PDP-controlled states for their innovative approaches to governance in many fields, especially infrastructure, education, health, women and youth initiatives, and timely delivery of development projects across the country. It is these legacy projects being undertaken in many PDP government states that will be presented to Nigerians as our scorecard at the appropriate time. The meeting thanked our host, Governor Dr. Samuel Etom, for hosting the first meeting of the PDP governors in recent time outside Abuja, and for holding the party together not only in Benue State, but in the entire North Central. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.